Diet Coke, pink eye patches, black. What is this thing called again? A robe. My black robe. My whole attire matches the mic. BT dubs. Anyway, some banana and stuff, guys. I'm Ri and I have a podcast. That's my intro. I've been on hiatus. It's not a hiatus. I lost my mind about a month ago. And I'm still trying to find my mind. I don't know where I lost it. But I've been trying to retrace my steps and find it. I looked for it at the Lost and Found and I still can't find it. Yeah, I had a manic episode a month ago. Then I spent the weekend at my uncle's place. Right after the last episode, actually. Because the last episode, I could feel it coming. I could feel it coming. And then, right after filming, it happened. And then I went to my uncle's place. And then, 2 weeks later, I tried to kill myself. And then I went to the looney bin. It is what it is. Whatever. And I spent the week at the looney bin. But before we get into the looney bin, I just wanted to tell you guys that filming, sitting here, setting up and everything was very hard for me today because I'm very, very sad. Very sad today. And I don't know, man. I don't know why, actually. It just came out of nowhere. Oh, by the way, nah. Fuck everyone who told me to go watch Me Before You. It's a movie. Oh! Is it low shading? Whatever. Fuck everyone who suggested that I should watch Me Before You. Okay? That shit is sad as fuck. Okay? I cried and I cried and I cried and I was already sad today. I just wanted to watch a romance movie, and because I haven't read the book, and all I wanted to do is watch a romance movie. I don't like the way it ended. He was supposed to walk again. Sorry, I'm spoiling it. He was supposed to walk again, and they were supposed to have a future together and have kids and get married and travel the world together. But instead he died. I haven't been okay since. Okay. I've been trying to keep it together all day. Hence why I'm fucking wearing eye patches. I'm like, you know what's gonna make me feel better? Skincare. It always makes me feel better. Just one long ass skincare routine. Facial masks, eye patches, eye creams, everything. Pimple patches, everything. I'm like, it's gonna make me feel better. Do I feel better? No. But that's not the point. Anyway. Sorry. I've been sad today, but what's new? And sorry if I sound weird or if I sound like my voice sounds like it's shaking. I'm not about to cry, relax. But I am having an anxiety attack and my heart is beating way too fucking fast. And I'm not on medication anymore. It's a decision I've made for myself. Of course, I have medication, but I refuse to take it. Because, I don't know, man. I've been depressed since I was 12. You know? And right now, I want to cure it without medication. I don't want to deal. Because the medication helps you deal. Like, getting stabilize your emotions. It helps you deal with the depression or the anxiety or the PTSD, whatever. I want a fucking cure. Right fucking now. I want a cure. Okay? And I feel like I'm not gonna get that cure if I'm under the influence. Yeah, so like a week ago, well, this week, I made the decision. It's Friday, the 22nd. Is it the 22nd? I don't know, I can't see. I was like, I don't want to be on medication anymore. Like, I'm cool. Like, I don't. Like, I'm cool. Like, I'm cool. I'll figure it out. Like, I'm always fucking sad whether I'm on antidepressants or not, whether I'm on anti-anxiety medication or not. I constantly have panic attacks, so it's really not working or helping. Well, it hasn't helped me for months now, and I should probably get new medication, but I'm like, no. I'm sick and tired of the drugs. I don't like drugs, you know. I don't even smoke hubbly or vape, you know. Now I'm a pill popper. I don't think so. Okay. I barely drink. So I don't want to be heavily medicated. I don't want to feel like... I don't want to look back and be like, oh my god, where did 2024 go? And not remember half of it. Or feel very meh about 2024. Like, I just want to feel everything, whether it's sad or happy, ups and downs, everything, highs and lows, whatever. I just want to feel everything. I'm just so sick and tired of like my emotions being switched off. So I was like, I'm off the medication. Sorry, my nose is running also. Not because I'm sad, just because my nose is running. And I'm also sick. I'm allergic to pork, for those of you who don't know. And I've been eating pork all week. And by all week, I mean each and every single fucking day. Because I cooked pork on Monday. And then I ate pork on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah. I shouldn't have done that. Now I'm sick. I'm shivering. I'm shaking. I'm sad. I'm tired. And I don't know what's been going on with me lately. But ever since I had like the manic episode like a month ago, I have zero will to live. Okay? Not like I'm gonna kill myself. Well, I already tried, but like that was impulsive, that wasn't planned. Okay? But like in terms of like, I don't want to go out. I don't want to look pretty. I don't want to study. I don't want to go write tests. I haven't done anything all fucking semester. And it's scary. And I don't know what to do, you know? I mean, I sit on this chair every fucking day and I try to study. But like, I don't know. I don't want to. And like, should I take the rest of the year off? That would be selfish because my tuition has already been paid. And I can't do that because it's a whole lot of money. And one thing I'm good at is persevering. Like perseverance. I shall persevere. That's what I do. You know, in 5th grade, I won awards, academic awards, but one of the awards I won at school was for perseverance. And every time I feel like my life is falling apart, I'm always like, ugh, persevere. I always think about that award. I should fucking frame it and put it right here. I'm gonna find it. But like every time I feel like my life is falling apart, I think about that award. I'm like, one thing Rutumita knows how to do is to beg as hell. My voice sounds very weird. Nothing feels real. Nothing feels real. I feel like life has been on autopilot, but also it's March. And you know, in a year, I feel like everyone has a month, 1 month of the year. Out of all 12 months, there's 1 month where your life changes. And I don't want to say changes as in like drastically, but you feel a change. Like there's a shift. There's definitely a shift. Some people, it happens in December. Some people, it happens in January. They feel a shift, whether they become a new person, not an entirely, completely different person, but there's some self-development happening, some development, whether it's self-development, development financially, development, there is some development happening. Just your life changes in this month. And my month happens to be March. In 2019, on the 19th of March, I got into a car accident. I still have the scar. It's so cool. In 2020, COVID hit, then lockdown. In 2021, I tried to commit suicide. In 2022, I got sexually assaulted. In 2023, I tried to commit suicide. Then I spent a week at a looney bin. 2024, I mean. Did I say 2024? I don't even remember what I'm talking about. Anyway, but I'm saying that I hate the month March. Every year, March, I just know that something's gonna happen. I don't know what, but something either life-threatening or something that contributes to my self-development, or something like my life changes financially, or I don't know. I was hoping I was gonna become famous this year, but I guess we'll wait for next March. But I'm waiting for my life to change for the better in March. I was waiting for my life to change for the better in March. And I was having so much anxiety about March starting. And as soon as March started, I don't know. Okay? I don't fucking know. But it is what it is. It's whatever. I don't know who I'm gonna be next month. I'm so over this year. Like, it's very rare, because usually my life changes in March, and then March ends, and then April, I'm back to regular programming. But I just don't feel the same. There is no way I'm the same person I was a month ago. I'm not. And that's scary, because I can feel it. I went to the looney bin, and I spent a week there. And let me tell you what happened. Cool. I overdosed. And then, by the way, I just wanted to say that, because I was on live, and I told them that I overdosed. And then they were like, and then I was having symptoms, and then they were like, no, they didn't say anything. They were like, did they say go to sleep? No, they didn't say anything. And then I was like, let me get off live and call the ambulance, right? No, I didn't do that. I just said, let me get off live and go to sleep. And then I tried to take a nap. It didn't happen. And then I got up. I tried to make some food, because I hadn't eaten anything all day. As I'm making food, I fall. Boom. But I didn't know I was on the ground. I was like, why is my trouser wet? Why is my leg wet? Kanti, I fell, poo. I was trying to make cereal. I fell, poo, and then the cereal spilled all over my leg. And then, what the fuck is that? And then, sorry, let me blow my nose. My eye patch is still right. Of course, they're still right. And then I'm like, oh my god, I'm on the floor. I hit my head really, really hard. Bah! On the concrete. Right? I think I had a concussion. Yeah, I did. And then I'm like, call the ambulance. Lucky my phone was on the bed, and I could reach out for it, and I grabbed my phone and I called the ambulance. And then the paramedic that found me I just wanted to say, he's the love of my life. It was a matter of time before I became unserious. He's the love of my life. Hear me out. And mind you, my friends at the looney bin were laughing at me when I was telling them the story. I'm like, he knocks on the door. And I come in, and then he sees my glasses. I was wearing my glasses when I fell, but they had fallen like across the room or whatever. He sees my glasses. The first thing he picks up was my glasses, you know? And he's like, whose glasses are these? I was like, they're mine. And then he has similar glasses, by the way. Like, literally the same frame. And then he's like, they're very cool. I'm like, thank you. Immediately, I knew we were meant to be. Hear me out. Hear me out. I knew we were meant to be, right? And then, I don't know, he shows me his tattoo, it's a semicolon, and like a little message right here. And then, oh yeah, as he showed me his tattoo, I was like, oh, we're both damaged. We're meant to be. Like, we're meant to be. Like, come on. It was written in the stars. We both wear glasses. He found me. He wants me to live, basically. And then he picked me up, and then he put me on the, not on the stretcher, on the hospital, on the paramedic bed. You guys get what I'm saying. And then he put me on it, and then did he put a drip in me? I don't know. I had a concussion. I don't remember anything that happened in the ambulance, but he was driving, and I was like, oh my god, he wants me so bad. Like, he wants me to live. He picked me up, you know. He's also like damaged. We're meant to be. Like, we're meant to be. Guys, as I'm telling my friends at the looney bin this story, they are dying, laughing at me. They're like, girl, are you sure you didn't imagine or hallucinate? I'm like, there's no way I did. They're like, you had a concussion. I'm like, no, there's no way I did. I'm telling you, I can find this man, and I will, just to prove to you guys that I wasn't imagining anything. Okay? Swear to God. Like, I swear. I sound crazy. I'm like, I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna find him, girl. I'm telling you, he was so fine. Did I forget to mention that? He's fine. He is so fine. And he wears glasses. And he doesn't want me to die. What? And we're both damaged. What? Meant to be. Written in the stars. Do you guys see this? Anyway. I hope he doesn't watch this. I sound crazy. Anyway. I get to the hospital. They take blood samples. They do this. They do that. They give me a drip. I don't know, they flush the toxins, they do this, they do that. I'm like, oh my god, when can I go home? I'm still alive. Yay. Fucking yay. Now let me go home. The doctor comes. He's like, are you hearing any voices? He asked me, are you hearing any voices? I'm like, doesn't everyone hear voices? He walks away. He comes back. He's like, okay, we found you a bed at this and this hospital. It's a psychiatric hospital. And the ambulance is going to take you there. I'm like, oh, cool. And I'm thinking, I'm just going to spend the night. And then I'll be back to being a beast, you know. And by me saying I'll be back to being a beast, I actually said that to the psychiatrist at the hospital I was at. He was like, how are you feeling? I was like, I'm feeling like I want to get out of here. This was on day 3. This was on day 3. I was like, I'm feeling like I want to get out of here. And then he was like, okay. And then he's like, any thoughts of suicide? Any feelings of hopelessness and worthlessness? I'm like, is the doctor talking to me? No, I'm motherfucking Ri Nkuna. Fuck. Who are you talking to? I never feel worthless or hopeless, and suicidal thoughts are not my thing, okay? I just want to die. Or, not I just want to die. I wouldn't mind if I died. I still want to stay alive, yes. But I wouldn't mind if I died. I don't fear dying. They're like, no, that is suicide. I'm like, no. There's people who fear dying, and then there's people who don't fear. Oh, excuse me. As people who don't fear dying at all. And I'm the latter. I just don't fear dying. What were your intentions when you took the pills? I was like, that was one moment of fucking weakness, okay? I was triggered. So what are you gonna do so you don't get triggered? I'm like, not interact with those people who trigger me. Well, they're not gonna trigger me anymore. It was once, because they haven't triggered me, like, ever. You know? Also, this person didn't trigger me. It was a whole plethora of things, like, just building up. And then I fucking exploded, you know? That's it. That's it, okay? I'll just let things not build up, you know? I wasn't fucking triggered. I just wanted to go to sleep, and I didn't care if I didn't wake up. You get? Anyway. He's like, I'm like, I just want to go back to being in beast mode. Basically, beast mode for me is like what my mom trained me to be, who my mom trained me to be. It's who I am. Like, Ree is in beast mode. She studies fucking hard. She gets good grades. She has a pretty amazing fucking social life. She is entertaining people on the socials. She's doing this. She looks great all the fucking time. You know, she's very busy. She keeps herself busy. I'm ready to be in beast fucking mode. Okay? It was one moment of weakness. Let me go back to being in beast mode. Plus, my parents don't fucking care how I'm feeling or what's going on in my head or what I was thinking when I was trying to kill myself. I'm still alive, so get me out of here. They want to know when I can go back to being a fucking beast. You know, the beast they trained me to be. Anyway, whatever. Day number 4 at the looney bin. We're chilling by the smoking area because these people smoke, I don't. But like, these are the people, like, I just sit there and chat with them. I'm not the only non-smoker there. There are others of us. We sit there. I'm like, no. Actually, before we went to the smoking area, we were chilling in our room, the roommates, and I was like, guys, no, I asked the person who was sleeping next to me. I was like, hey, do you hear voices? She's like, no. I'm like, what are voices? Like, what are voices? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't, because I told the doctor that I'm hearing voices, but the voices I'm hearing are like, you know, recounting your day, the things you have to do in like your day, you know, like brunch at 1:00. Don't forget to get this assignment done. Don't forget to hand this in. Don't forget to do this. Don't forget to do that. Don't forget to do this. Don't forget to do that. That's voices for me. I look in the mirror. I'm like, oh, you look a little bloated. Why is that pimple visible? We look skinny today. Oh, don't wear that shirt. These are the voices I'm hearing in my head. It's my voice. Okay? It's my voice. It's basically an inner monologue. I knew I had an inner monologue. I thought an inner monologue is voices. Apparently not. We're at the smoking area. I asked one of the bipolar patients. I'm like, hey, because bipolar people hear voices for real. I'm like, hey, what voices do you hear? She's like, she's explaining, like, basically the voices she's hearing, you know, because she has kids. She's hearing like, oh my god, look at her. What is she wearing? What kind of mother is she? Oh my god, the poor kids. She's hearing other people's voices just judging her, basically, like stuff like that, you know, or just random ass voices that come in her head, you know, basically that threaten. It's like she's a threat to herself and others. These voices, you know, cause her to be a threat to herself and others. And I'm like, I'm sitting and I'm like, why did I tell the doctor that I was fucking hearing voices? I'm like, if I catch that doctor, because he should have told me to fucking elaborate. As doctors, you must tell us to fucking elaborate. Dr. Taylor, if I catch you. I'm like, I'm gonna catch me outside. I'm gonna find Dr. Taylor, and when I find him, plus him, me and him are the same height, I could easily fuck him up anyway. I'm like, oh, why did I fucking tell the dog? I'm telling them. I'm like, guys, these are the voices. They're like, bitch, no, you were supposed to say no when the doctor asked you if you were hearing voices. And I'm like, oh my god, what? I'm dying. We're all dying. We're all dying. I tell my uncle he's dying. I'm like, this is not funny. Okay, they locked me in this hospital with all these crazy people, and I find out that I'm not crazy. I'm just here because I should have said no, but instead I said yes. That's why I'm here. What the fuck? I was losing my mind, okay? Day 4 comes along. Sorry, guys. I'm a little bit sick. Day 4 goes along. Day 5 comes along. It's chilled vibes as fucking always. Day 6, I think they fucking released me. Did they? Yeah, they released me on day 6. It was a Saturday. I came in on Sunday. They released me the next Saturday. So I was there for like almost a week. I just say a week because it felt longer than that, honestly. There was a lot that happened, okay? And at the time I was at the looney bin, it was ovulation week. Oh my god! Let me tell you something, man. I was sitting there. Mind you, there was one patient who was there. A guy. A man. Not say a guy. A man. A man. Like a man, you know, strong chest, pecs, abs, man, okay? And I was like not into him, you know. He was there the whole week, and I realized, like, I think ovulation hit like pretty fucking strong day 5, the day before. No, I'm lying. Yeah, day 5, the day before I was gonna get discharged. You know, he's like, hey, Ray, do you want a massage? And I was like, yeah, sure. And then he came to sit next to me, and he crossed his legs, looked at me. I was like, oh, a massage. And then I turned my back towards him. I gave him my back, and then he picked me up. Listen to me. Pick me up like. Pull me closer. I sound crazy. He pulled me closer, and then I was like, oh, I hear some purring. Immediately I was like, oh, and then he gave me a massage. Loved it. And then after that he picked me up. No, he didn't pick me up. Another dude did. Let me just say, all the guys were all over me. I'm hot property, guys. It's not shocking. You know, I didn't understand why, actually. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I didn't understand why. I was like, oh. Like, even the workers were into me. I was like, ooh, hold on. What? Sorry. I was like, what's going on? Like, time I'm in, I didn't have regular clothes. I was in pajamas. Like, that's all my family got me. They got me pajamas. I was in my pajamas, in a bonnet all fucking day, all fucking night. Like, literally, just pajamas. I would take a bath in the morning, get into my pajamas again, and just sit outside and, you know. And I'm like, I don't know what they see. Oh my god, Tree, you're so beautiful. Oh. Okay. The girls would be like, you stupid bitch, say thank you. And I was like, oh, thank you. And like, I truly don't believe that. No. let me find the right words. I know I'm beautiful. Like when I look in the mirror and I look at myself in the mirror, I'm always like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yeah? And I constantly say I'm beautiful. Like I'll say it randomly when I'm taking a selfie. I'll go like, I'm beautiful, I'm beautiful. And then the people around me will say, yeah, you are. And I'll be like, oh. But like I'm beautiful in my head, you know? I don't appeal. I said I don't want to appeal to the female gaze. I don't want to appeal to the male gaze. I just want to appeal to my gaze. I want to be beautiful for me, you know? If I feel comfortable wearing this, if I feel comfortable whatever in my own skin, in my own clothes, I go outside and I walk confidently even when people are staring. I don't fucking care whether they're staring in admiration or they staring in like disgust or they staring. I like don't fucking care. I feel hot. I walk out of this room feeling fucking hot. I go to class and I'm like each and every single fucking day. Okay, that's why I find it very shocking when people go, oh, you look good, because I don't do it for other people, you know. Like I'm always like, I do it for me. So when people acknowledge that I'm beautiful or that I look good, that I smell good, I'm always like, oh, I get genuinely shocked because I have worked so hard to be comfortable in my own skin and to appeal to my gaze that I forgot that other people have eyes too. Well, I didn't forget. I know other people have eyes, but like I don't care. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I don't care. Even when people go, you're ugly. Like you can never convince me that I'm ugly. Even if I was, you would never convince me that I'm ugly because I have spent a good decade telling myself that I'm beautiful. So you going, you're ugly. I'm gonna be like, okay, because I truly don't believe that I'm ugly. I truly don't believe that I smell bad. I don't believe that, you know, I look bad. Like I believe I'm beautiful. Dead ass. I believe. You know? I believe. Not I know. I believe it. Because there's people that know that they're pretty, but they don't believe it and they don't feel it. I believe that I'm beautiful and I can feel that I'm beautiful. I feel beautiful. I feel sexy. I feel amazing. Okay? So people going, oh, you're ugly. Or people telling me, oh, I like your outfit. I get so happy. I'm like, oh, thank you. So we were at the looney bin. They would constantly compliment. There's this guy who would constantly compliment the way I'm smelling. You smell great. And I'd be like, I know. But not in a I know cocky way. In a I know. Like I would go, I know, it's this new lotion I'm trying. And I explained and he's like, say thank you. And I'm like, oh, thank you. But like I was just excited to talk about my new scent. You know, I'm just very excited to tell. They go, oh my god, your earrings. When someone compliments my earring, oh my god, your earrings are pretty. Oh my god, I know, right? They from I give you all the deets. I forget to say thank you because I don't know how to take compliments, one, and also I am just very excited to talk about me. Does that make me a narcissist? Yeah, but I also don't fucking care. Let me wear these glasses. It's load shedding, so the view is like kind of dark or whatever. Anyway, so yeah, this fine man that I ignored all week and started, like, I don't know, I think it was ovulation because now I ghosted him. It was definitely ovulation. I'm blaming ovulation. Anyway, so day number 5, I'm there and I'm like, why is he so fine? I'm like, hey, come sit here, let's flirt. We're sitting there, we're flirting. I want to touch him. I want to get on top of him. I want to kiss him. I want to sit on his face. Okay? I want to fuck him. There, I said it. Do I still want to fuck him? No. Ovulation week is over. It's over. It was crazy because dead ass. We were having a conversation one time. He was talking. I wasn't listening to a word he was saying. I was just looking at his body and at his face. He has a very small nose. I was like, ugh, why does he have a small nose? You know what Doja Cat said? She likes big noses because you can sit on them. I also like big noses. Oh my god, my family's watching this. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Anyway, I'm like looking at him, staring. He keeps on talking. I'm not hearing a word he's saying. I'm like, I don't know if I'm ovulating or if I just want to sit on your face. He's like, whoa. I was like, sorry. I know. Like, I know, because even after I got discharged, days later, I was still thinking about him. And then the week started. Well, the week started, yeah. Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday. By Friday, I was over him. Literally a week. I was over him. I was like, oh, by the end of the week, I was like, no, Rutumeti, you guys met at the looney bin. The looney bin, like, when you meet someone in prison, like, I'm gonna blame close proximity. And I think that's what I'm blaming now. I'm blaming ovulation. I'm blaming also close proximity. You know the close proximity theory? Like, when you're enclosed in an area with someone and you see them every fucking single day, you gonna start to develop feelings for them or whatever. So that's what I'm blaming. Like, I told my friend, I was at her place on Friday. I told her, I was like, I think I'm just gonna blame that. Like, I'm just gonna blame that. Like, literally, I'm just gonna blame close proximity. And I blocked that other dude that was on me, but he was into me, I wasn't into him. Literally, the whole time he was on me. Every time I'd show up, forehead kiss on my cheek. I'm like, what's going on? But by the time I left the looney bin, I had pimples the size of like big ass pimples because he kept kissing me, and I don't know where his mouth has been. I'm like, is this herpes on my face? Don't play with me. I don't even know how herpes is transferred, but I don't fucking care. Don't kiss me on my fucking face if I haven't given you permission to, okay? But I can't, like, it was like sweet or whatever, and like he knew that I wasn't into him, so like he was like, these are platonic or whatever, these kisses are platonic. I was like, whatever, but like I didn't care anyway. I blocked him on the socials. I blocked his number. I was like, no. Like, this one time he called me at 10 o'clock. No, he didn't. It wasn't 10. It was midnight. I was like, who's this? Block. Ugh. Ukasimfonele like kilifele. I kilifele. Umfonele during the day. What is wrong with you? I am not a cockroach. Call me during the day like a normal person. As soon as I saw that number, I was like, block. Anyways, so like I ghosted everyone from like the loony bin except I can't call her a friend because she's 22 years older than me. Okay, but like she's sort of like a mother figure. Her name's Cleo. If you guys watch my lives and you were on my live for like the past week, you guys know her. You guys have seen her. She has 2 kids. One's 18, one's 23. I've met both her kids. I think she's cool, whatever. So like I just hang around with her because she's like a mother figure. Because my mom doesn't understand my mental issues, or she doesn't give a fuck. So whenever I'm feeling like I need some nurturing, I just get on the Uber and go to a place. Like, yeah, that week was rough for me. The week I came out the loony bin, it felt so weird. I was like, this is how people who have spent like a lot of time in prison and then like now in the free world. Like the first stop we went after the loony bin was to the fucking grocery store. I felt overwhelmed. Like I was so fucking overwhelmed. It was so full. Excuse me. Not only that, there were certain people who recognized me because they follow me on the socials. Hi, oh Yuri, oh my god, I love your content. I'm like, I'm about to have a panic attack. Get the fuck away from me. Like, thank you, but can you leave me alone? I just got out the loony bin. Okay, like the ride from the loony bin to the fucking grocery store was so overwhelming. And then you get to the grocery store and there's lines everywhere and it's packed. There's people who recognize you, and then you lost your mom in the fucking grocery store. I'm like losing my mind. I'm like, oh my god, I went to go buy cake. I went to go buy cupcakes. I'm just like, got out that store. My mom's calling me. I'm like, I'm not gonna stand in line with her. Like I paid for it right there and then got out. And I was in the car as soon as I opened the box, in anticipation, because I'm expecting to see my red velvet cupcakes. It's a fucking croissant. I love croissants, but I wasn't craving a croissant that day. I was so mad. I ate it with so much anger. I was so mad. I ate it with so much anger. It was croissants and then 2S croissants and then they cut in the middle and then they had like cream like this, and I was like, this looks good, but this is not what I want. I'm like that's why it was so fucking expensive. This is not what I ordered. I was like, oh my god, cupcakes have gotten expensive since I was in the loony bin. No, you didn't get cupcakes. The lady gave me the wrong fucking order. I'm like, should I get in there and fucking throw a tantrum because I am not the one today? But I ate them there in anger, and I was very fucking sad, and I was about to fucking have another panic attack. I'm like, oh my god, I'm about to lose it. Anyway, I went home, and then my family members came to sleep at my house for the weekend. I think they could tell that also my energy was off, because I was like, all I wanted was an empty house, I just wanted to be around immediate family. Now there's like this extended family and like an extra kid. If you know me, you know I hate kids. Okay, I love the kids in my family, but like there's a certain time where I don't want to be around them, even my siblings. Like, sometimes I don't want to be around them at all. And I didn't want to be around anyone, okay? But, like, my mom would constantly come cook for... Like, we made Sunday lunch and whatever. Come do the meat. Come chop the onion. And I'm like, no. Like, no, I don't feel like being social. Like, being a family girl today. Like, I just want to lock myself in the room and never come out, okay? It feels weird. Okay, and I also hate being at home. If you follow me on the socials, you know I hate going home, because in my home city, people know me as Ritu. They still call me Ritu, they don't call me Ri. So they have a fixed version of who I used to be, and not that girl anymore. And they keep fucking reminding you, because every time you go there and you bump into someone who used to know you, it's like, remember. I'm like, yeah, but the bitch is dead. Okay? Let go of her. You don't know me. You don't know who I am now. I'm not even Ritu anymore. I'm Ri. Okay? But like, it is what it is. Also, your family is like expecting you to be this old version of yourself. And I'm like, I didn't want to be alive a week ago. Can you give me a fucking break? Okay? Can you guys give me a fucking break? A week ago, I was hooked up to drips in the hospital. It was in a fucking ambulance. No. Like, no. Give me a fucking break. So it felt really overwhelming, and I haven't been able to. I haven't felt like myself since. I started to feel a little bit like myself this week, like on Tuesday, but it's Friday now, and I still feel like nothing is real. Like I still feel like something crazy is gonna happen. Like this is not the worst. The worst is yet to come. It's only the 22nd of March. Anything can happen. There's 7 days left. 8. Does March have 31 days? 8. There's 8 days left. And, I'm scared. Also, it's a leap year. Nothing good ever happens to me during a leap year. On a positive note, my brother just texted me this morning, excited that I hit 500 subscribers. Woo! He's the only support system I have. And Rani, if you're watching this, I love you. I just hit not 1,000, but road to 1,000. So subscribe. I just hit 500 subbies. He is so excited. He's like, oh my god, now you can monetize your account. I'm like, yeah, whatever. So I'm just excited for that. So if you guys see ads in between my videos from now on, it's because I monetized it and YouTube is paying me. I don't think YouTube is gonna pay me because I spray. Whatever. I'll go through the guidelines and see which none of my videos are gonna make money. None of my videos are gonna make money. Anyway, let's hope some companies find me and sponsor me. But which company is gonna fucking sponsor me? I'm risky. Because also I say what's on my mind, and I'm not scared of any backlash. Like, come on. I was bullied growing up. There's absolutely nothing unemployed people on the fucking internet who don't have dads are gonna say to me that's gonna make me feel less than. Come on. Like, there's absolutely nothing they're gonna say. I've already heard it. They'll go, oh my god, you should probably try to kill yourself. And I'm like, heard that one. You're ugly, heard that one. Your boobs are so big, heard that one. You're fat, heard that one. It's pongo. You have such a big forehead, heard that one. I've heard that one. I've heard everything. Trust me, they've said worse. And a whole lot worse. Also, I'm not insecure and I don't have low self-esteem, so why would I listen to people on the internet? Because the internet is not a real place. The internet is a utopia. Dystopian society. Is that how you say? I don't know. I've been trying to sound smart all episode. I don't know if it's working. I've been stuttering. Oh yeah, by the way, I just wanted to say that, guys, when I pronounce certain words wrong, or like when I stutter, whatever, I am very, like, I have trouble with my speech. I don't have speech like troubles. It's not diagnosed, whatever. But like, when I speak English, it doesn't come out the way my home language comes out. Like, I can Pitori without stuttering, nothing. Like, through and through. Like, I'm fluent, but I'm not fluent in English. So there's certain, and plus my mind moves at a faster pace than my lips. So sometimes my mind is fucking going, and I'm fucking stumbling on my words. And give me grace. Like, people say I'm so well spoken. I don't hear it at fucking all. I think I suck at English. I think I fucking suck. But like, I speak it because there's other people who don't know how to understand Sipitoro because they're Zulu. You know what I'm saying? Zulu people need to learn other people's languages. Also, I have listeners from different countries. So I speak in English and I record all my TikTok videos, most of them in English. Today's episode has been slightly longer than the others because I am speaking slow today. I'm stumbling, I'm stuttering. My voice is shaky. I'm also sad, and I also had a lot to say. Also, I've been gone for 2 weeks, and I don't apologize for being gone, because I will be gone for another week. So next week there will be no episode because I won't have access to internet. I'll film, but I won't have access to the internet. Yeah, I won't have access to the internet. You guys will be fine. I believe. I don't know. I'll try to film, but I'm gonna go chill by the fucking farms with the sheep and the chickens. My grandma doesn't have chickens anymore. I don't know why she removed them. You know, she's like, oh my god, they're so hard to take care of. I'm like, you were supposed to keep them as pets. They weren't supposed to sleep outside. You were supposed to, I mean, you have so many bedrooms in the house. One bedroom was supposed to be for the chickens, not the kitchens. The chickens, okay? I love chickens. I'm terrified of chickens. But like, I was warming up to those chickens, okay? And I already had a favorite. Now they're gone. I'm so mad at her. Anyway, but I'm so excited to go see my grandma. I do have access to the internet. She just doesn't have Wi-Fi. So I'm using that as an excuse to like stay off the socials and just like stay off my phone. Like my phone's gonna be pretty much useless for the next week. I mean, I survived the looney bin without a phone. I can do another week in the fucking farms with my grandma. And plus, I love my grandma and we get along. So, yeah. Not only do I love her, I also like her. Like, I like being around her, like, dead ass. And plus, also, she heard that I try to take my life because I told her. So now she's fucking stressed and she keeps calling me. I'm like, you don't have to call me every day. It is not necessary. But she keeps calling because she's worried. But I love her. It's whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me yap. Because I am a professional yapper. I'm trying to have a career in just yapping about anything and everything. That's all I do. I mean, I sit here and yap to myself in this room and while I'm cooking and people walking on me and I look crazy, but I'm always like, you didn't see anything. So I'm a professional yapper. That's what I do. So yeah, love you guys. Thanks again for listening. And I just wanted to say that even when before I started, because a number of my followers said I should start a podcast. Those are the ones that are listening. And like when I started it, I didn't want it to become popular, and I still don't want it to become popular. I just want to have enough listeners. Like, I just want to be on the right side of the internet. You know, I want to find my people, because people have been harassing me for 2 weeks. Like, oh my god, when's another episode of Respeaks like coming out? And I'm like, Saturday. And like, you know, like I am so glad that the right people are listening. I don't want millions, hundreds of thousands of people listening. I just want the right people. Even if it's if it's 50 people, it's the right 50 people listening. You know, it's for them. You know, they found me, I found them, and they find comfort in hearing me speak about anything and everything. Excuse me. So yeah, bye guys. Good night. It's load shedding, so I'm gonna go charge my things, because you know we have generators. And my iPad is still fine. They starting to dry up. Let me take them off. Yeah.